think I did the wrong room, wrong apartment. Tell them to stop.
Hold on, Kate. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Evil cops do all sorts of stupid things without any repercussions, but sometimes they get to pay for their stupidity. In this video, we will look at cases where evil cops got instant karma, starting with the one where they convicted the wrong person. On June 20th, 24, officers from the Howard County Police Department arrived at an apartment complex to enforce an eviction, but once they were there, something strange happened.
Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office. Hello?
I don't have any names, but not a category location.
Yes, it go through. Yes, sir. Sheriff's office.
After knocking on the door for a while and getting no response, the officers decided to barge into the room with a duplicate key.
I may have talked to him from work. He said that the office told me that eviction day, even though it said the 17th, that's to the filing the court date. I said, no, the paper says the eviction day is today.
No comida. No medicine. No class.
The officers commanded the workers to take the place down piece by piece. They removed every valuable item in the rooms, including items that held emotional value. But before everything was removed, one of the officers reviewed the eviction documents.
Is this 601 still?
Huh?
Is this 601 building?
6,011. We just came from 6,000.
Hey. 610, 610, 24. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
As the officers cleared the apartment, they also noticed an ultrasound on the fridge with a delivery date. Even that didn't stop them from doing what they did. Next, one of the officers reviewed the eviction documents again, only this time he realized that something was off.
Next one's right upstairs, and then we can go back to
The deputy tells one of the workers they're at the wrong apartment.
Where's she at?
Who's on the floor?
Where's she going?
Yeah, left.
This is 6. This should be 106. 102.
It should be what?
106. It's 106, not 103.
Unless that's...
Unless...
Who's to say that?
Sure.
Your call has been forwarded to
Oh, you better answer to your... That's a problem.
Let's see if I have it up.
Okay. Hold on. Better. It's 103. Better hold.
We just arrested somebody that wasn't supposed to be there.
So just stop. Yeah, that's the. Hold on, Mike. I better get Mel. Yeah, you better stop with that.
Suddenly, the gut-wrenching feeling crept upon the officers that they had just torn down an innocent person's house simply because they were unable to follow simple instructions.
They said y'all did the wrong room, wrong apartment. Tell them to stop. Melvin!
The house belonged to Rebecca, who was at work while all of this happened. Rebecca later gave a statement where she said that she and her family suffered tremendous psychological and financial damage because of the incident, and that he plans to pursue civil action against the officers involved. If you think these cops got themselves in trouble, then you have to see this next case, because what the next officer did had some pretty serious karmic consequences.
I already gave you the warning.
Sarah, what's those
Let's go to jail.
On June 13th, 2019, Sherwood officer Matt Harris arrived outside the residence of Pulaski County Sheriff's Deputy Robert Ward after his neighbors called about loud music. What the officers did next is nothing short of barbaric.
All pretty good. We got a couple of complaints of some loud noise. I don't hear nothing, but what's going on, man?
So I don't hear nothing either.
Yeah, okay.
Must be from over there.
Okay. What's you work for county?
Sure do.
Awesome, man. What's your last name?
Ward.
Ward?
Yeah.
Okay. Your first name, Mr. Ward?
Bobby.
Bobby, okay.
How long you been there?
Who? Where?
You, Pulaski County.
20 years in North Little Rock. 2 years with.
No, I mean at Pulaski County. How long you been
2
there?
years.
2 years. Okay.
I'm on Orange Cup. Definitely.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And I'm Cersei PD.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Okay.
We've been doing police for over 23 years.
You got a good phone number for you?
Why?
I'm just doing an information report. I got to,
Why?
because that's what I've been instructed to do.
By who?
My supervisor. You want me to get him out of here?
Who's your supervisor? I know Manic. He was from
119, 130.
You guys.
Homeowner's
new,
gonna want you
or
here.
What's going on?
No, just
How long you been there?
been 3 years.
Robert,
3 years. How long you been
baby, stop. Stop.
Why are you doing this?
there? Huh?
Robert,
Why are you doing this?
baby, stop. Stop. Just talk
What?
to the sergeant. It's fine.
Sergeant
He's
Manic?
requesting a supervisor.
I know, just stop. Stop. Don't give them a hard time. They're doing what they were
I
told to
know.
do, sweetheart. It's fine. It's fine. Don't act bad. Don't act up. Be sweet.
I just don't like rookies coming and questioning me.
Baby, you don't know if they're rookies. How many years y'all got, honey?
I've been with Sherwood for 4 years, and then I was
Okay.
at UA.
So they're
4
not
years?
rookies.
Yeah, 22 years. How many
Baby,
you got?
baby, you gonna go in the house if you can't act right.
Notice how the investigation already got off the rails and headed in a weird direction. The officers who arrived could see that there was no noise or music, yet they continued to push it.
Baby,
I'm not trying to be an ass. But
Baby.
these stupid mother.
We're not gonna use foul language, all right?
baby.
Yeah, you
In
got
my
people
yard,
nearby.
yes, I will, sir.
Well, we've got kids present. We're in public. We're not gonna use foul language.
Right.
Robert Eugene.
I'm
Baby.
telling you right now. That's your
Baby.
only warning. I'm telling you we're not using foul language out here.
Robert, stop. I'm asking you. It's our anniversary. Please stop. Please stop. Stop.
How long you guys been married?
10 years, but we've been together forever.
Oh, nice.
16.
Yeah.
Going on 17.
That's awesome.
Baby, it's okay. It's all right. Calm down. Baby. Baby.
Hey.
Stop.
You're not going to tell me what I'm going to do in my yard.
I'm saying that there's children present. We're not gonna use foul language out in public.
If you think you push that, then go ahead.
Okay.
Robert Eugene, stop. I know you're upset and aggravated, but they're only doing what they were told to do because the idiots that live behind us are jerks. Don't agitate it, please.
No, ma'am.
Don't agitate it, please. Baby. You just sit over there till their sergeant gets here.
Wait
It's
right
fine.
here and look at me.
I can handle this. I'm grown.
I know your camera's going too.
Yeah.
As ours would be as well.
Right.
So, it's not an issue.
Right. I understand.
Was he rude or nasty?
No.
Okay, then let's not be rude or nasty.
Don't threaten me with a charge either.
Don't, baby. Just, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
I'm not doing it. I'm waiting on his sergeant.
The officer dared to tell another grown man how to speak on his own private property. That's what happens when you put too much power in the wrong hands.
What's
Because,
their, what's their name?
I have no idea. Y'all know what their names is? Sarah, what is their name?
All right, man. Come on.
Robert, stop.
I already gave you the warning.
Sarah, what's those
go to jail.
name behind
Come on,
us that
chain
are the
behind back.
jerks?
No.
You're
Hey,
not.
get back!
Ma'am.
I'm not going to arrest him.
No. Wait
You're
on your
not gonna
sergeant.
arrest
Wait on your
him.
sergeant.
Nope, you're going to. I already told you once.
Wait on
I
your
already
sergeant.
told you once.
Stop. You've already
I'll tell you
me
what.
with my cigarette. Now
Wait on your
stop.
sergeant.
I'm not going to ask you again.
I'm serious. Wait on your sergeant.
Robert, don't.
I'm not
You
listening.
no! Stop. Stop the sergeant.
Get on the ground!
Stop.
Really?
Leave him alone.
Hey,
Stop.
is that your sergeant?
Stop. Resist.
Then you need to
Get
get your sergeant here right now. Okay,
He's
on his
not
way.
resisting you. You have no right to arrest him. We know the law.
He's arrested.
No, he's not.
Put your hands behind your back.
Let him go.
Ma'am.
He's not under
your
arrest
hands-
because he hasn't done anything wrong. Just
Okay.
because
All
he
right,
doesn't
I
like
see that.
him
Okay.
and has
Okay.
a problem with him does not mean my husband broke the law.
Okay.
Sit
Let
on the
him
curb
up.
now!
What?
Ma'am, he's giving you an order.
No, he's not.
Okay. Let's step back. I am calling.
Let's step back. Touch
You need
me.
to step
Get
back.
your hands off of me. You have no
tried to
legal
interfere.
right. My husband is bleeding because of y'all breaking the law. Unjustly arresting my husband. No, I'm calling an ambulance.
I
My
understand.
husband is bleeding because of
I've got an
y'all.
ambulance on the way, ma'am.
Chill, dude. I ain't fighting you. Take chill.
The officer went full psycho on Robert for no relevant reason. Officer Harris had a bruised ego and wanted to feel powerful, so he decided to take Robert down on the ground.
And she put her hands on me for no reason when I tried to get my phone to call an ambulance for my husband. No, you need to stop. Don't put your hands on me again, lady. Stop it. You will get off of my property.
Officer.
I know. And you're not going to put your hands on me because you know the rules. I was trying to call an ambulance for my husband, and you had no right putting your hands on me. Get your hands off of me and my husband. They have no legal right putting him in handcuffs. We've got witnesses. Get my husband an ambulance. This is our house and our property.
Let's see your flashlight.
No, I'm not. I'm also an officer. My husband's an officer. And because he's intimidated by my husband, no, it is necessary.
119, we got an ETA on MIMS.
Because I'm trying to get my phone to call an ambulance for my husband because she refused to. After I grabbed my phone. And she's trying to
119,
get me
10-9.
to call anymore. Knowing that's against the law. They have broken the law, being on our property, putting their hands on my husband for no reason. And I'm an officer, and he's an officer, and we know the law, and we're not going to disrespect the law. And I'm not going to put up with this. We love Sherman officers. Look, we've never had a problem. In the 10 years we have lived here, never had a problem. And then they show up being John Wayne and going to threaten my husband. He threatened to arrest my husband before anything ever went on. And that's why my husband got worked up.
Robert was seriously hurt. His head was bleeding so much that it was forming a small pool on the ground that grew bigger and bigger. He was also showing signs of a concussion, but Officer Harris did not seem worried about it at all.
Here, hold on, sir. Just stay still. All right. You get up and you're gonna trip. You get up, you're gonna trip. All right.
I ain't fucking.
All right. You gotta stay still, or you're gonna. All right.
What?
You gotta stay still. You gotta stay still, sir.
I can't see.
Hey,
My husband up.
he's gotta lay here before
He
MIMS.
is bleeding from the head.
I can't
MIMS is on the way. They're coming. Don't
get
touch.
your fucking cuff off me, motherfucker.
I can't do that.
Get your fucking cuff off me.
This is bullshit. You better take your fucking cuff off me. Did you understand me?
The ambulance is on the way. You can hear the sirens.
I want your sergeant.
He's
I want
right.
your lieutenant.
Okay.
I want your fucking captain.
Okay.
Do you understand me? Get your cuff off of me. I'm not gonna fight. I'm not gonna resist. Get your cuff off of me. Do you understand me? Take your cuff off
He's still being pretty combative.
No, I'm not. I'm asking you to take your cuff off of me. If I was combative, you would know, sir. Take your cuff off of me. What is this?
Gauze.
From who?
From me. Jeez.
Who?
Just trying to keep you from bleeding, buddy.
Hey, man. I'm all right. I'm good, brother. Take your cuff off. I'm not going to fight you, okay? I don't care to fight you. Take your cuff off of me and quit being a little bitch. You hear me?
A little bit of resisting. Got his gash on his head. Hit his head on the curb here.
Oh, yeah, because you threw me down.
Look at how the officer twisted the story to make himself appear innocent and not involved in the incident at all.
Understand
right
me?
here in the front, I guess. Yeah, right there in the front. Right, you got to
Be still.
You got to let.
Are you okay?
Hey.
Baby, hush. Hush.
What's his name?
Sergeant Mannix here. If you want to talk to him, talk to him.
Manny.
Hey, sir, I'm with the fire department. Let me take a look at you. Be still.
Would you
all right?
please get the handcuff off of my husband so he can be treated?
Be still. Hold on.
He did not fight you.
All right, go ahead and go back over there.
No, I'm not. This is my property.
Ma'am.
Look, son. Look,
Hey.
son.
Bobby and I
You
have
stirred
been
up a
officers
hornet's
for over
nest.
23 years,
Okay.
and we're not going to be talked to like crap by either one of them.
Is that the only one?
Where is
Yeah.
Sergeant Manny?
He's right here, baby. He's right here.
Manny.
4x4.
I'm here, sir. Let the men's guys take a look at you, okay?
That is a lot of...
My head is busted.
Baby, I know. Be still.
Good.
Just relax.
He's going to have to go to the hospital and get checked out anyways. Can you take that on him for now and so he can get treated? Because he's not going anywhere right now. He's got to go to the hospital.
I'm just weak. Get this stuff off of
Let
me.
him do his thing and he'll be more quiet.
Baby,
For
just
now, okay?
sit
Just
still
let him
for a
do
minute.
his-
Let them treat you.
Okay?
How about that?
Let him do his thing.
Sorry about that.
I mean, there's a good little pool of blood right there.
Yeah, a lot of blood. He was gushing.
Bobby. Bobby.
Baby, wake up.
Bobby,
Baby.
Mr. Ward.
Baby. Baby.
I'm fine.
Baby.
They're probably not going to take him.
Well,
What's going on?
will they take him at St. Vincent's over here in Sherwood?
Possibly I'll have to call.
Baby, be still. Be still.
Robert was brought to the hospital where he was treated for his head injuries. Afterward, he was charged with disorderly conduct, public intoxication, and resisting arrest. And if all this wasn't enough, he was terminated from his position as a deputy at the Pulaski County Sheriff's Office. This officer was out of his mind, just like the next officer who violated a man because he was suspicious.
Hold on, whoa, whoa.
On June 19th, 2016, a YouTuber named Trey Citizen posted his only audit video in which he visited the Greer Police Department in South Carolina. As he was recording, several officers approached him and did something that will leave you stunned.
No reason, really.
How are you today?
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Corporal Shradd at the Greer Police Department. How are you?
I'm alright.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're videotaping? I'm just curious. You're not in any kind of trouble. There's nothing here other than we got called and told that you were walking around the parking lot. So, any particular reason for it? No, you're not going to answer. So we're just going to have a stare off because I'm recording you and you're recording me. Is that what we're going to do? Well, you're recording a suspicious activity, which puts this into a category of suspicious activity, which means that Terry versus Ohio, I can detain you until I can determine or deny that there's criminal activity.
Terry v. Ohio says suspicious activity is not enough for reasonable cause for ID.
There's already a call on it, so yes.
So suspicious activity, is that a felony or misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And I can't believe you just sat here and lied.
Yep, go ahead and give me your ID.
Can you call your supervisor to the scene?
I am a supervisor.
I need another one.
Okay.
I need a lieutenant or somebody else.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go and do this type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I'm just curious.
I mean, hey.
Criminal activity, there's nothing to worry about.
So why are you asking for my ID then?
Because you're not answering me. And when you're not answering me, how do I know you're not filming this parking lot to come shoot it up?
It's called the Fifth Amendment, right?
So I can check on that if it's suspicious. And the part of that checking is to identify you. So if I can get
it's suspicious, a felony or misdemeanor.
Hey, sir. Again.
Name, badge number?
Sergeant Forrester, 301.
How you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Well, he contacted me. He wants my ID for no reason, so I need a supervisor to let him know that, you know, without any crime being committed, I don't have to present my ID.
Well, he actually got a call on you.
The officer was pretty assertive but not violent. But then, Lieutenant Jim arrived at the scene and escalated the situation to a whole new level.
What crime have I committed?
Well, anytime somebody calls in and reports suspicious activity,
It's suspicious of felony or misdemeanor.
it's neither one, but he asked.
Okay, thank you. So he said it was a misdemeanor. So now we have a conflict on which one it is.
We don't have a conflict at all. We have a conflict with
hold on, whoa.
Taping a parking lot in today's day and age. That's fine. That's fine. You ain't got to whoa nothing.
What's your name and badge number?
My badge number is 201. It's Lieutenant Holcomb. HOLCOMBE. Now.
Let
me have an ID.
This is the intimidation factor right here.
Have an ID, please.
What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed?
An ID.
What crime have I committed?
ID. You're gonna be failure to listen to a law enforcement officer ask you for an ID.
What crime have I committed?
An ID?
What crime?
Walking around the police
is that a crime?
Yes, sir. Right now, in the day and age that we're dealing with, yes, sir. It is a crime.
What crime have I committed today?
Anytime there's a suspicious person.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's a. Let me see. Whoa. You got the count or you're going to jail.
Now you gotta see. I got one hand on my camera.
1, 2.
Don't show
3.
me.
You're under arrest.
Whoa.
Now under arrest. Sir, you got your ID on you? Sir, you got your ID on you?
I like everybody my picture here and not stick to anybody so I can avoid the police.
Guess what? That's not a right.
Actually, not this.
That's a right to stay in jail. That's a right to stay in jail because if we don't have an ID and name and everything, then you stay in jail until we figure out who you are.
The lieutenant was acting like a 5-year-old. It's crazy to think that people with the emotional intelligence of school-going children are being recruited in high-responsibility situations like these. People like Jim need years of mental development before they can be allowed anywhere near law enforcement.
Interfering with the police.
What crime have I committed?
Interfering with the police. Yes, you were.
You guys came to approach me.
Yes, sir. And I asked you for an ID.
And what crime have I committed?
Interfering with the police.
What crime?
Interfering with the police.
What crime? For you suspended for
Listen to me, because I know you're not deaf.
I don't gotta listen to you.
Interfering with the police.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. And you know I wasn't. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
I do this all the time.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be in South Carolina, North Carolina,
Well, guess what? You're going to see the inside of the South Carolina jail. Right here.
There you go.
Like I heard you say something.
I'm sorry. I've got your phone.
Pretty good thing.
1046. Blackmail, 10-5 from this location, 600.
The officers and lieutenants' sheer disregard for civil rights was sickening. Thanks to the auditor, the department was exposed for its corruption, and 3 months after this video was posted, its chief resigned. Do you think the chief resignation was enough? Or the officer and the lieutenant should have faced severe consequences? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, subscribe so you don't miss out on the next one we have in store for you. Thanks for watching. This is Detective Mystery, signing off.